This is Between Hook Sets. I'm Chasen Walter from In Through the Outdoors with my partner in slime, Curt Underhill from the fishing crew.
What is going on, dude?
Hey, let's see. You know what? There's a lot of stuff going on. Got another participation award in the mail.
That a boy.
Most awarded walleye fishing podcast in the world. Yep, there we go. You know, it's just amazing the participation awards that a person can get. It's nuts. Uncle Lou, how do you do? You know, I was just sitting here. I was waiting for you to come in. I was in the wrong studio.
I was in ready to go, and then I tried to hop out to fix something, and I'm like, I called you, like, where are you at, dude?
I'm like, you coming along for the ride? I almost went live on the wrong thing. So, you know, I'm just kind of I'm getting all my money badgers all, you know, polished up and ready to go. And let's light a candle. We're gonna light a candle for the old stage and the old trailer, because, well, frankly, we've got good news about tonight. Nobody's going to be able to see my candle. Hang on.
Well, your wall is kind of bare there, buddy.
Yeah, my wall is dissipating. Everything's just kind of falling apart as I move. I've had a ton of people ask me what I'm doing, where I'm going. Would you believe that I'm going to leave this 1,100 square foot castle for this? Hey, Jeff, how you doing there? Ren and Stimpy. You know what? He's absolutely right. That is one of my favorite cartoons. So anyway, yeah, that big 160 square foot cabin is going to be my home. And it was like, everybody's like, what does that thing look like? So that's what it looks like sitting in my couch. Now, the problem I have, this is going to be the new podcast backdrop, but I'm going to have to make it better. So,
you'll get there.
Yeah, I think so.
I'm kind of disappointed tonight in my hat. I dug out the old tournament trailer, the 1991 salmon tournament from Spring Creek. But the best part is, I mean, if we really want to get going here.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Oh, yeah. She's built in.
It was bad enough it was salmon color in the first place. But then I like, did you join the other side, or are you peeing in the ladies' room now, or what are you doing there?
I wouldn't. We're in the process. I am sitting up at Chalik Signs at our graphics guy with our brand new trailer. It was delivered at 8:30 this morning. As you can see, I'm sitting in the front office of it. And Travis has been wrapping it all day. He's been working on all the vinyl for it. And now me and Nate's son Dirk are up here loading the trailer up. So
yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty awesome, but we're pretty excited to debut it in Chamberlain. I've got a long night ahead of me. We got a store run as soon as the show is over to buy a bunch of stuff to bolt into this bad boy, and this war wagon's ready to go down the highway. So Chamberlain this weekend, I cannot wait. And I like how you made my name. Because you got in the wrong studio. Jaw Jacks again. Yeah.
Here we go. We're jaw jacking again. So let me just give you a little taste here. This is a picture inside of Travis's shop, right?
Yep.
And everything all logoed up and all. And I think I was able to do the video. Yeah, pretty cool.
So I was prepared to do. Now we have the stage fold down. So I might be able to go from my cell phone and do a walk around.
That'd be cool.
And it's kind of a mess, but Uncle Lou, we do live weigh-ins from that platform. So that is this. Actually, we haven't yet Saturday,
no.
very first one. So
Saturday will be the
or
first.
carrying the big, heavy stage again.
I know. You know what? I got so damn tired watching Dusty and Nate haul that thing. Now I don't have to feel guilty anymore. I'm feeling good.
Yeah, I can promise you if something goes wrong, we're gonna have some pain because then I'm not thinking anything's gonna go wrong. But the new stage door has an electric winch to lift it up and down.
Ooh.
It's 16 foot long, 7 foot wide, all custom built by Team Lodge. So it's pretty awesome. But yeah, I could probably give a pretty good quick walk around. Let's see if I can pull this off.
Yeah, do it.
I'm gonna mute myself so I don't make all kinds of weird noise.
Yeah, we don't need any of that that feedback.
So let me see if I can pop into this thing. Open as guests.
If you screw up, I've got audience laughter ready to go.
Mute, enter. All right. Let me.
There you go.
Camera. Okay. Here we go. We'll do a quick walk around. I'm going to mute this one so I can go audio on the other one. All right. Looks like nothing right now, but this will be the podcast studio from now on.
Yeah, I'm thinking that's pretty cool. A shot back at the office.
What's that?
That's a shot back at the office. So on the right-hand side, we'll have the video. There's going to be 2 TVs for us while we're doing the live broadcasts. There will be a table in the middle with a cool backdrop behind us, and it will look like we're in a studio.
Yeah.
Because that's what it is. It's a studio.
So if you can look at all the dang lights in this thing. I mean, it's bright. And then we come out here. I'm getting Snapchats from a fisherman.
Oh, good. Oh, look at that.
So we got the nice new stairs to walk up on. TVs will be hung in here tonight. And then come over here, and this will where my Mike and Ike's are at. As you can see, we're moving stuff around. And this will all be graphic tomorrow. We got the outside done today. You see our mess is still on the ground. And that's the tour of pretty much the stage right now.
Oh, yeah, I'm just a little bit jealous there now that I'm not there with you guys.
Yeah, so I'm going to hop off here, and I'll hop on the other one.
Yeah, that's fantastic. I don't know. I think I'm pretty excited about that whole 9 yards. I mean, that's going to be a dandy deal right there. I'm telling you, it's going to be pretty exciting. Oh, let's see here. Did I mute you? Did you?
I muted. Yeah, so sit back in the office and yes, Jeff.
Jeff, thank you.
We're going for that. So we've seen other trailers that the side flips open on, but I don't know if one's going to be a full command battle station like we're planning for this thing. So we have a lot of work to do. There's going to be a lot of tweaks. We'll keep you updated. I have a ton of pictures of the build that I'll be sharing. And we're super, super excited for the trailer, the season that we kick off Friday night, Saturday morning.
Yeah, so Friday night we'll have some interviews. We'll have angler interviews. We'll have a few of them, probably 5, 6 of them, something like that. And then stay tuned. Saturday morning, of course, we've got takeoff. And then at noon, we'll have the day show. And then we'll have the takeoff. Or, I mean, the weigh-in, I'm sorry. And then we'll do it all over again Sunday morning with live takeoff and then the midday live show. and the final weigh-in. It's a 2-day tournament this year instead of 2 one-day tournaments.
Yeah. Nate's peeking in the corner back here. So,
oh, I was going to pop up the new Nate doll too. Where did you find that thing?
Did I? Does that not look exactly like Nate?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm almost
I saw
bummed
that on Facebook today, and I'm like, that is exactly Nate. But no, yeah, super. Pay attention all weekend. We got a lot of coverage planned. But yeah, from what I'm hearing, the fish are scarce, but when you find them, they're good fish.
Okay.
They're healthy. There's big pods of them, but they're not all up and down the system. So
Okay.
it seems to be good. I know guys are down there practicing. Today was extremely windy. Then we had a little, I think there was 1,287 raindrops I counted come through for about 3 minutes.
Okay, Rain Man. Unintended there too, I guess.
Yeah. And so that blew through and the wind died. Weather looks great this weekend. I quit looking. I broke my own rule. I looked this week, but I quit looking now because all it is doing is changing wind. And I got told today the wind sounds like it's going down. So pretty pumped for that. It looks like Sunday is going to be some windy afternoon, but it looks like after, like weigh-ins and after. So I'm sure pulling this giant new trailer home is going to be a sale, but we'll get there and get it done. But yeah, right now sitting at 96 teams. I haven't looked in the last couple hours. So still time to get in. Registration closes at midnight tonight.
Ooh, yeah,
and,
okay.
So try to get to the 100 mark. So if there's 4 people out there that want to fish, just sign up. That'd be great. But yeah, it's looking to be really good. And the season's going to kick off with a bang. We're coming out with a big bang with this trailer. I'm pretty jacked about. And then, off to the races with the season. And it's going to be a lot of fun. But yeah, the fishing down there, like I said, looks great. We don't have chainsaw ice this year.
Yeah, wow. That's pretty crazy.
For the people that didn't follow Fishing Crew before this show, 3 years ago?
Yes, it was. It was ugly 3 years ago.
3 years ago, Austin Early, myself, and Nathan Dick all went to Chamberlain for a weekend. I went down one day, put pumps all over the ice, started flooding the ice, and then we walked down it on a Saturday morning. It was 26 inches of ice on Saturday before the tournament started, and we took chainsaws to it.
Yeah, right.
And we chainsawed it, and Mike Zell pulled up in his boat and pulled a giant chunk out. And we opened it up, and we opened it all the way. If anybody remembers the old Cedar Shore bait shop, floating bait shop, we opened it to there. And then Brad Shipper got in there and did a bunch of figure eights in his boat, beached his brand new Ranger to break his motor in for hours.
My.
I mean, it was all hands on deck, but guess what? We got the bay open.
Yeah.
They told me I wouldn't do it. We got it done. It was insane. I never want to do it again. I mean, we could have driven a truck on it in the morning, and we had it. When we left Saturday night, it was open to the dock, and by the following Saturday, all I cared about was a lane from the boat ramp out of the bay.
Yeah, right, because it was open out there.
By next Saturday morning, every boat slip was wide open. The whole bay was wide open, but we don't have to worry about that this year. It's been open for months. You just clean up.
You can keep talking. I'm just getting the winning tournament bait shined up here.
Is that the taco powder?
Yep.
I didn't know taco powder came in a spray now.
When you know people, you know people. You know who you know.
Yeah. So no, I mean, big weekend coming up. It's going to be fun. We got a few new sponsors this year. Cold Snap came on board, so check out the Cold Snap gear. I'll put a promo code for anybody interested in the new CS1 suits out there. Relevant sunglasses and Mad Scientist baits. We're gonna have some. Hopefully, they get here. Have some relevant sunglasses to sell. Josh Bible just dropped off 20 rods for me tonight.
Yeah. That's cool.
So
and you can buy them this weekend, right?
Yep, the new JB Designs bottom bouncing series. So
yeah,
Oh, Will. Just change your app. That's what I've learned. If you don't like that one, just change your weather app and you'll get something different.
Yeah, right on. Well, they were talking 50-mile-an-hour winds, so hopefully that backs down, even 30, 35. You can't tell me there's a guy in a boat that's in this tournament that doesn't fish or hasn't fished in 30 to 35-mile-an-hour winds and just doesn't care.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, but
last year we made the decision to cancel day one because it
was ugly.
gnarly. And I mean, it was 17 years of doing tournaments. I'd never been in that position where I didn't know what to do. And I honestly had a good idea Friday night after the meeting was over, but it wasn't until Saturday morning when I think you came on the boat.
Yep, right.
We put the boat on Saturday morning, went out in the bay, and I looked at water temp. It really wasn't that rough, but it sounded like a jet engine above us.
Oh, it's crazy.
Water temp was too cold. The wind was gnarly. 10, 11 in the morning, it came up to mock chicken. And
yeah, right. It did too.
Send them.
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, looking forward to this year. Obviously weather's always a factor. That's why I quit looking. It drives me insane. And
it won't matter anyway.
Frankly, I've been busy at work and with this stuff that I needed to I just put the phone away and didn't have to worry about looking at the weather today. So, yeah, it's going to be good. So, what is your prediction for the old Cedar Shore?
Well, I'd like to know what the water temp is, and we're at it's the 9th today. The spawn, I'm guessing spawn's on. So, like you said,
it's like 43.
43. Okay, Nate says 43. So spawn's on. Could still maybe catch a pre-spawn walleye or two. Maybe somebody will catch one, right? Somewhere, some way, somehow. So I'm thinking that they're going to catch some males. I'll tell you what. I don't even know if I have a guess. I'm under 20.
For 2-day combine?
Yeah. Skinny males. We'll see. But here again, I didn't go check Gary Allen's Facebook page to see what they've been catching. Should be a relatively decent indicator.
43.
Nate's saying 43.
Really?
I'm saying that 14 to 15 pounds a day. So that's right at 30, 28 to 30.
Okay. Well, I
hope I'm wrong. Last weekend, and I'm not even a fisherman, so.
No, but you got an action figure doll, and I'm going to show that this weekend to a lot of people.
I wish I could buy one. I wish I could buy one.
Yeah, that's happening. Matter of fact, I wish I could get one so I could play with it. Here's Nate. Oh, sorry, Nate. We crashed you into the ground. Oh, there's Tanner. Just tried to call me a little bit ago, and I hung up on him.
Yeah.
But that's true. That's the crazy thing. You are in Sherry's office there up front.
Yeah, I'm in the
and it looks pretty big. Here's the deal. It looks bigger than your hallway studio that you had.
Yeah. Well, I'm kind of sitting with my corner, like front of the V to the back of the, so I'm probably in one of the longest portions of it. But I mean, there's plenty of room behind me. So I'm pretty excited for it. I mean, it's not going to be a 3-person office, but it doesn't need to be. So, but yeah. So especially now with our new Way software, anybody fishing Cedar Shores, get ready for a text message. It's not fake. It's going to come from, it'll say my name. It'll say the fishing crew, but it'll be from Waybooks. Go ahead and register your profile. You can upload a picture. You can upload all your sponsors. That should be coming out probably tomorrow at some point. We'll be sending the text to all the anglers. So, yeah, it's going to be pretty sweet that everybody's going to be able to build their own profiles and the update stuff. I know we have a little issue right now with the flights. I can send out a text for flights on day one, but since we reverse order, I don't know if he's got that built in yet, but he was working on to build it. So day 2 would be reverse order. But yeah, I'll send out your boat number. And then when weigh-ins are over, it'll text you what place you're in.
Boom.
So it won't text you full results, but it'll text you what place you are currently sitting in.
And then our live leaderboard will be better than last year.
Yes.
Right. Last year, we increased the font size on the website. It helped, but it was still hard to work through. But this year, everything is going to be snap, snap, snap. So we're hoping that that it's easy for you to navigate.
And we've also, it'll tell you what the current weights are. I'll show you the top 10. I think it can scroll. I can't remember. There's like 4 modules we can pick from, but it'll tell you who's next at the scale. It goes down like 3 or 5 spots who's next at the scale. So when you're watching along, you can see who is next at the scale. So it's going to be pretty cool. So, but yeah, we got a lot of work left to do on this trailer. And it's going to be a late night. We got a bunch of stuff to do. Nate said he was leaving it here soon, but
he'll come back.
Oh, we got a question.
Oh, we do? What do we got? Yeah, Jerry, those are. They are. Yeah. Well, last week when we were talking, Jerry, I was showing everybody the largemouth bass that I did like a smallmouth bass, and it's over there, and I'm not going to get up and go get it, but Jerry is the guy that gave me the largemouth bass I made into a smallmouth bass. The very first one that I painted in like 20 minutes. It was crazy, but yes, Jerry, every one of those except what is it? Billy the Bass? What's that singing bass thing? Don't worry.
Billy Bass.
Yeah, Billy Bass. Yeah, so I didn't paint Billy Bass. So you see the itty bitty little walleye back there? That was my son Kay's very first walleye. And I took a bunch of pictures of it. So that was the first one that I ever painted, was his first perch, rather. And it's only 9 inches, and I didn't care. He caught it all by himself. He's like, Dad, look what I got. And Kirk and I were talking and turned around, and there he was, this, little 4-year-old kid. And it was the cutest thing in the world. And I'm going to make sure that I put that on the wall. So, Jerry, thanks for asking. I appreciate it.
I had a 14-inch or 15-inch walleye mounted for the longest time. It was the first walleye I ever caught by myself. My dad mounted it, and we walked the beach of West Bend to find a piece of driftwood that I wanted, and we mounted a 15-inch walleye on a piece of driftwood.
Oh, I love it. So, Jerry, it's funny that you popped on, because now that I've sold my house and I'm working on other things and will have a little more time on my hands, I'm not leaving the radio station in Brookings. I'm going to keep doing that. But I'm going to order a ton of world-class replicas from McKenzie Taxidermy and use the Tyler Erickson replicas. And I am going to do my 4 the 10-pounders that I caught last fall. I'll do all of those. And then I'm going to do like a 20-something inch walleye, but paint it like a perch. And then I'm going to do like a 14, 15-inch perch and paint it like a walleye, and mess with people, And if I get good enough, I've not done a northern yet. And I've got a 41.5-inch northern that I'd like to do, but I'd like to do my brother's 52-inch muskets. But if I can figure out how to paint a good northern, then I will paint a walleye, 20-something walleye, like a northern, just to mess with people. I'm excited to do it, because, what the heck. Now, Jerry does a great job, by the way. If you're looking for a taxidermist, you look him up, and Jerry Nissen on Facebook does a great job of all kinds of stuff, right? So, Jerry, I'm happy to know you're watching tonight. Thank you for being a great friend to Dad, too. So, on the most awarded podcast in the world,
Walleye podcast.
Walleye podcast. Yeah, right. Yeah, we better say that, or we're going to get in trouble for lying. And the last thing I want to do is tell somebody a spoof or tell somebody that's that is not true. But we do have the most participation awards of any other walleye podcast out there. So we're pretty proud of that.
Counts.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
counts.
I mean, yeah, right. Every time.
the other thing I was trying to think of the other day is I think we're over 104 podcasts at this point.
Are we really?
Yeah, we started 2 years ago, about right before Cedar Shore. Yeah. So we're pushing. Yeah, right. We may be at it. We should have probably started writing episode numbers on them in the beginning, but we didn't do that. But
no, because I didn't think it mattered. I didn't think we were going to make it past the 7 or whatever it is candy bar.
Mark wants you to paint one like a Snickers, I think.
Yeah, right. Yeah, there you go. Chicken pot pie. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it is pretty interesting. Podcasts don't last long. They just don't.
Well, the national average is 7 episodes.
Yeah. And there are like 130 million podcasts. But the thing that I find interesting, because people are like, well, in Omaha, well, I haven't heard of your podcast. Well, you wouldn't. It's podcasts are regional, right? You've got Joe Rogan that's national. You've got those big ones that have big budgets behind them, and they're national. But you have regional podcasts, and I would consider us a prime time regional podcast. So once you understand that, and you get the information that you want locally, like all this walleye stuff that we're giving you, boom. I think, I talked to Curt the other day, we're going to have some people on talking about how to use baits, how to do different things. Cause we're going to mix it up a little bit. We've had a ton of fun with great interviews, but we've also had a lot of fun, just you and I talking, and had some great feedback from people and great response. And the comments keep coming in, and it's a ton of fun.
Yeah. Well, and all I got to say before I forget it is I heard on the news this week that there's a new podcast out there, and I bet you we outrank it. Michelle or Michael Obama started a podcast.
Oh, my.
And she, tanked.
Did she really?
They said it didn't even make, the top 50 or something. Maybe 31 for some reason. She came out 31 in the rankings, instantly. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah,
well, I suppose they released it while Trump was doing whatever magic he was doing, because I think I lost $5,000 last week, and I think I made $127,000 just today alone. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm good with it.
Yeah,
whatever. So. Tariffs, no. Tariffs, not. I mean, whatever. It made. I honestly, I was so sad to see our tournament trailer go. I've just been so sad that we're getting rid of the old tournament trailer and stage. Sorry. It's just been making money, though, just made me happier than hell. I mean, I'm ready to go. Let's spend some.
Let's do it. Yeah. So, well, I've got a long night ahead of me. And,
all right, then.
We got another thing here from Uncle Lou.
Uncle Lou, thank you. Just gave you a few $100. Well, damn it there, dude. We're going to come back next week, and your wife's going to hate you because you're going to spend $100 on, I don't know, Walleye X, Berkeley, Lindy.
We'll come up with something to spend money. You better check out the new CS Cold Snap suit, or the relevant sunglasses, or Josh Bible rods. I mean, if you want to spend some money, bud, we can help you out there. So,
and that Cold Snap suit will be the best one you ever had, Uncle Lou, and you will save 20% this weekend.
Yeah, use I'll put it in your
TFC 20. Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Pop that up so people can get that code.
Yeah,
and here's the cool thing:
the Cold Snap Outdoors, and that's your code.
Okay,
I can save you 20% on all Cold Snap products.
And the most important thing there is the Cold Snap suit is made as an ice suit and a rain suit, so you only need
and a float suit,
and you only need one. That's it. You don't have to, because it's three in one. So there you go. Yes, they come in. Yes, they do. 10 to. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah. So, well, I mean, I know it's short tonight. We appreciate everybody following along. I hate to cut it off. We wanted to have a guest, but I knew tonight was going to be a busy night when we got the trailer in today. So we decided that I better get this done so we can bring you something spectacular this weekend.
Yeah, I agree with you. I've been waiting. I got to wrap up the awards, put all that stuff in a box. Next week, I don't know. We'll probably not have anything on the walls. We'll see. But we're going to be coming to you this Friday night. Pay attention to the fishing crew for the angler interviews. And then, of course, we've got the live on Saturday morning, Saturday at noon, and we'll do the midday show. And then we've got the weigh-in. We'll do the same thing again on Sunday. So we'll see if it's 20, 30, or 40 pounds, because I'm at 20, Kurt's at 30, and Nate's at 40. And
yeah,
Nate
we got a wide variety. Go ahead and comment on here what you guys think it's going to take to win. It's 5 fish a day. Weigh your best 5, 2 overs per day. So 10 fish with possible 4 overs in those 10 fish. So you guys just let us know. Let us know, and hey, I got to get a hold of you very soon, because we got something coming up with wheelchairs and walleyes. So Jeff, I will be reaching out to you, and there's something next week we got to talk about. So
that's good. Jeff did a great show last night, updated everybody, and it sounds like, Jeff, can I say who reached out to you? Lake Erie. So lots of stuff going on. I mean, those guys, they're busy. I mean, Jeff and Jennifer Goss are just absolutely busy. It's nuts. So great to know them and great to be able to help them out. That's fantastic. All right. You better get to work, or I'll
see
keep
you guys.
I'll see you.